Pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli vjerojatno u zadnju epizodu Batmana. Barem ja mislim. Ova bi trebala biti ili jako dugačka ili jako kratka. Ali ovdje se treba neka objašnjenja sad naći. Zbog ove male Tiffany. Da. Dajmo, ćemo sad raditi dalje zajedno. Hoće biti opcija da je prihvatimo ili ne.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
You're hurt.
It's nothing. I saw you take much worse. Joker was going to cut Waller ear to ear. I had to create a distraction.
It was certainly distracting.
My confession. It took you by surprise, didn't it? I just couldn't keep it in anymore.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
I wish I hadn't. You put me in a difficult position.
I know, I'm sorry. But I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I wasn't thinking about anything except what Riddler did to my family. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it. I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me.
A dobro, starat ću s nama I to je to.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list. Rather than us working together.
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong.
Tako je.
You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
A
Think of
normalno
it
da.
more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
A baš me zanima, morat ću na YouTubeu naći šta bude kad mi kažeš ne.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Da. Ovo se može spojiti na nju. Vidu može letiti. Dobro. A, ipak još nije kraj. Aha, vidi ovog, spreman za godišnji.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
I'm going to
Saying
find this.
goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore, at least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Gray, talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
If I recall, you were on board with that plan.
Boehner just dropped a wall on your head. It clouded my judgment. If I knew then what I know now, I'd never have let you go through with it. You empowered John Doe, kept him close when you should have put him away, inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better, as if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. We put her in danger on her first day, dodging machine guns at a crime scene. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you. There are some fights you cannot win. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them, some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
You did the best you could, Al. In a single night, the family was shattered, and you were left to pick up the pieces.
I may have picked them up, but I did a poor job sticking them back together. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Opet, već.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Ćemo sad birati. Da. Znaš šta, bilo je dosta Batmana.
Alfred, wait.
Dosta bilo
Would you
Batmana.
stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Oh, maybe just one more night.
Gotovo je. Opa! Evo da vidimo. Info by your occasion with the story. Evaluate choices. Da vidimo šta kaže na kraju cijele igrice. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
Told her you will bring her to justice. Dobro. Što ima Swoller?
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Znači, s njom smo bili pola-pola, ali tako da...
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
A. Dobro. Šta je s Catwomanom?
I weighed my options and what can I say?
With Waller.
I don't like to lose.
A. U manjini sam. Ono bi fora 0%.
I won't let you down.
Da. U većini slučajeva smo završili zajedno. A ova?
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Dobro, znači većina ljudi je uzela pod sebe.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
A, znači manje nas je bilo da je odabralo Alfreda.
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Did you say really or Agent Harrison? Really, ja smo svi spasili. Da? A. O! Never to give up, Big Batman. Vigilante Joker, a? Predobro. Dobro, ima šta još? O, ima još. Da vidimo šta će biti još. Ova normalno, da. O, i dalje ima sliku njegovu.
Visitor for John Doe.
Ko bi njega posjetio?
Bruce!
Ne kužim. To bilo to, evo tamo sam dobio i Platinum trofij. Bravo ja! To bilo to za ovaj serijal, uskoro kreće idući. To bilo to za sada, cez i odjava. Ćao, ćao.